Hello everybody, and welcome back to a Let's Play of Crusader Kings 2, the Emerald Isles, and I'm actually going to start calling this the Unification of Britannia. So once we can unify Britannia under one Grand Emperor, I guess that would be called, I might end this Let's Play, but we'll see where we get at that point. We still have lots to do, and I've been looking at this for about an hour before I even actually play, just to see what I need to do, what needs to happen, who are my allies, who I can make my allies, what kids I need to get rid of, and I have some ideas. Scotland's pretty strong right now. I'm kind of worried about that. I'm hoping the King of Scotland dies here soon. He's older and he's stressed. He may be kicking the bucket here soon. I'm getting up in years. Crow T Robot is about 41. I have about 9 years till I become old. So I'm hoping something happens when he dies, where Scotland does fracture. We're gonna shore up Wales pretty easily, and I found out that I have... This is actually one big duchy right here, so thanks to my commenters, found out that this is one big duchy, so I want to make sure to get these islands here soon. In the rest of the world, Denmark's kind of beat up. They've had some internal warfare, and it's not looking good for them right now. Norway is just as strong as ever. I went and looked at all his vassals, who loves him, who doesn't, and he pretty much imprisoned everybody in England who hates him. So to fight him, we're gonna need some really good allies to claim England. Norway's scary. If we click on him himself, he can raise about 13,000 troops, and that's terrifying for our little island nation right now. There's a lot of turmoil going on in Poland. Again, Denmark's being beat down a little bit. Russ is kind of fighting back and forth, and the Kumani Empire is just getting stronger. So it'll be interesting to see where they end up. Hungary is quite a large nation, and they're doing really well for themselves. Then they're probably gonna have to be fighting with Kumani here soon. The Seljuks, again, fractured. Really sad for them. The Byzantines, they're together again. We'll see how long that lasts, but they need to start fighting the Seljuks while they're weak, or they're not going to be able to get these lands back. Venice is still pushing in. Every time Byzantium fractures, Venice just takes a few more lands for itself, so it's getting kind of big. Nothing else really. Holy Roman Empire is still Holy Roman Empire, as it always is. France dealing with some internal conflict, but there are no more Muslims, at least. Independent realm vision that are on here. So Leon and Castile are BFFs right now, and it'll be interesting to see if they go to blows or they start taking over these smaller kingdoms here. So my plan for this Let's Play is to finish up taking up Wales, kind of seeing what happens with Scotland, and hope that there's some more rebellions. But first off, we need to do quite a few things. The ally that I probably wanted to get is Sweden. So I kind of looked at who he has available. He's got a lot of kids, which is good. And I think I'm going to marry off. I can't do that. He's already married, betrothed. I think he has a son that I was looking at. Yeah. 4-year-old son, we're going to marry him off to one of my daughters. And it looks like could do Tattersail, or we could do Sorry. I'm gonna go with Sorry just because the age. And we'll send that off. See if they will accept that. If I can get Sweden as an ally, I'm just getting ready for the fight with Norway. As Ireland right now, once I finish off Wales, I can actually fight Scotland. Their military is not that impressive. They're sitting about 4,200. Their diplomatic relations, they have fractured Denmark as an ally and a little bit of France. So they can't really call that many into fight. Where us, on the other hand, we have a good duchy, a duke from France, and once we get Denmark, we should be fine there. But we're sitting pretty good with about 4,400, 4,500 soldiers, and I'm going to have quite a bit of money to hire some mercenaries. So once Wales is dealt with, I want to try to start pushing into Scotland, and I'm not too worried about it. I'm not worried about their armies. And I'm still wanting this gentleman here to rebel against me so I can have these two duchies as my own to control. He's not wanting to do it quite yet, but eventually he will, I hope, or his son will. We'll deal with you soon, old man. But I do have some prisoners that he likes me. I'm not too worried about him, so I'm gonna actually ransom him off and get 10 gold. So we'll do that. And this guy is from that little county right there, the county of, oh my goodness, Perfedweld. So we're gonna actually send him off, ransom him off, because 70 gold. So see if people accept that. And that's pretty much all I'm starting out with this. I was thinking of allying myself to Leon or Castile, more towards Leon. They do have a son. He's 1 year old. I could get him off to Tattersail, and I would have a strong ally down there. So it's iffy. I kind of want more France allies. So we'll kind of wait to see what happens there. The king doesn't have any kids, so I'm hoping that he'll have a son, and I can assign a betrothal right away. Then I'll have the King of France as my ally, which would be a really strong ally, especially against Scotland and Norway. So we'll kind of let them populate their noble houses with their children, and we'll see what comes of that. And nothing. Once we get enough money, we can make the Kingdom of Wales. But I want this little land first beforehand. And I have some weak claims I could claim. Weak claims I could claim for other people that I'm not gonna do quite yet, and there's no reason for me to. What I want to do as well in this Let's Play is get my vassal opinion up. I've been doing a lot of bad things in the sense of expanding my power, but it's been hurting them. So I'm gonna try to do some summer fairs and grant feasts to hopefully increase the love of the land, and we'll see how that goes. So I'm gonna just kind of blow through some time, get ready to declare war on him. I could claim for somebody in here, which I might just do, so I can start working on. Yeah, I think I will do that. Claim for one of my vassals already, and that lets us get my chancellor. We'll start claiming this. Hopefully we can get these isles. So let's continue on, see if those ransoms go through. And we got 10 bucks. Sweet. I've decided to accept. Sweet. we have a good Swedish alliance gonna be brewing here soon. And we just got $70 more gold. So, who did you just go to war with? What are you doing? Oh, you. Well, yep. Go send those troops away, boy. I'll protect your borders. Yes, protect them with my troops. Let me get them, and we'll start protecting. Yes. So I'm gonna do, since he's off doing that, we're just gonna backdoor him here. Who loves me more? You hate me. Come on. You. Yeah, she likes me. Okay, we'll claim for her. Oh, I was gonna raise a retinue so far, but we're gonna wait a little bit longer until I have a bit more money. Alright, men. Go. Bummer for you, dying and all. Okay, more deaths, more deaths. Death all around. Merge those. And this will be an easy fight for us. Ooh. Come threatening. Claim on the county. That's not bad. We can claim it, get those lands, and then we can... it's kind of pricey. I'm wanting to create the Kingdom of Wales, but I don't... He's low enough in his council position that I don't know how good of a chance we're gonna get the entire duchy of the Isles. Yeah, we'll use it. We have the money right now. There's no reason not to use it, because once we get 50%, we can easily claim the other one. And if you might have noticed that I took a break posting a video. I'm thinking I'm just gonna do every other day just so I don't get burned out. Every night is nice. I do play quite a bit, but I don't want to burn myself out on this fun game. Oh, Sweden blew up. Thanks, Sweden. We just became your best friends, and then you blew up. Denmark's back to being strong. That's good. So I'm going to do every other night and maybe even start a second Let's Play in, because I want to try the Russian lands. And if my many a fan, singular, wants me to do another one and kind of go back and forth, maybe I'll do that. But just let me know, comment, and post. Damn them all to hell. Or I could even do another Islam one. Which those are... Holy cow, what happened here? Islam's really fun just because you have to kill off a lot of people, and you always have to deal with a lot of random pissed off relatives, and you have to deal with your dynasty. Man, this just blew up. That's really cool. Good to see. Brad of Ireland? What happened to you, Brad? What happened to you, buddy? Are you okay? What's going on? I'm sorry, Brad, but you somehow just... in an accident? What did you do? What did you do, son? I am so sorry, but you sadly died somehow. I guess you Games of Thrones it and was climbing too high and saw something you shouldn't have and was pushed out a window. I don't know. What did you do? Let me know. I will mourn your loss. There shall be a grand ceremony after the war, of course, in your honor. And everybody's gonna get typhus. That's interesting. Do I have another son coming up? Nope. Man, he was content and kind. What was he doing? Bella. Okay. Ooh, what are you trying to do? Duchy of Ulster. Hello. Yeah, try it. We'll see what happens. You can... No, you're not gonna usurp my freaking son. We'll ask you to... Blue struck. Oh, he won't do it. Are you greedy? Nope. Well... Surrender consumer. 1, 2, 3. Well, maybe we can get one. Send a gift. End plot? Yes. Now he'll end his plot. Leave my son alone. One has already died. Maybe he found that chalice. I don't know. It was cursed. Cursed. Everything's cursed with you. Alright. Rebels, good. We want some turmoil in these lands. Well, I thought I was gonna get with Leon. Maybe Castile, they look strong. This is just weird. Someone must have died recently. Actually see. Oop, wrong person. Oh, my courtier. You have decent intrigue. It's my wife. Want me to kick out my wife? She's been doing well. I rule the kingdom. Oh, you'll hate me a little bit more for that. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, the queen's place is in my chamber. So. Get him. Now start uncovering plots. Scheme. 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 Wow. Fighting Castile, that's what's going on. Ah. Interesting. Huh. Alright. Man, Poland, get your shit together. Get your stuff together. I guess I'll put a parental warning on this video now because of that. Give up, you can't win. Yep. Man, we might just have enough money to create the Kingdom of Wales. How this is going. 200 piety. Oh, we don't even have the piety to do it. Oh, he's at 100%. Offer peace. Enforce my demands. Oh. Oh, you offer. No. Oh, we gotta make that stupid kingdom and then. Ugh. Yeah, that was my fault. Okay. Stupid. So we're gonna make that kingdom and then just force her to come. She should be happy with me. I gave her land. And we do have a claim there, which the King of Scotland would not be happy about. Huh. And she's pissed. Holy cow, you're angry. Making money, making money, making money, money. Making lots of money. I think, nope. Oh, we need the piety, which we're getting hosed on. Which we'll start doing some. I shall buy some indulgence for my sins. I could get some piety that way. Let's hold a summer fair. I have given the order that the summer fair should be held in Breffany this summer. Get those peasants happy. And then we'll hold a feast after that. See where our piety is. If it's not, I'll buy an indulgence for my sins. Oh, he died. And my daughter needs a mentor, the queen. Summer fair brings all kinds of entertainers to Breffany, and a puppet show got my attention when I heard the giggles, laughter, and the wolf whistles from its audience. After watching the show for a while, I realized that one of the characters was supposed to be me. It's not very lifelike. Mockery, what else? That's so funny. Oh. I guess my bishop thinks it's funny too. Well, F you. General opinion. Fine. That's so funny. Local nobles of Breffany complain about too many peasants entering their city during the summer fair. It's a party. Have some fun. Tell them to accept the peasants. He's annoyed with me. Well, you can handle some peasants. They toil every day. Let them play. And that would be okay. I say. Marshal Jali, my eunuch, caught the peddlers selling stolen goods red-handed. Execute them publicly? Holy cow. Oh, morale damage. Plus 10%. Diplomacy would go down 1. Seize his goods. Let's get some money. We'll take care of them. Princess Tattersall of Ireland is now legal age. She became a scholarly theologian. I wonder if that made her... nothing to do. She's deceitful. Let's see if we can marry her off. Did you have any... Ugh. You have no sisters, no nothing, man. Toll House. Every summer fair, mages and diviners flock to read signs, events, and omens. The interpretation of such things are often exaggerated, but there are still people who believe in their rituals and interpretations. God. Lose 5 piety or banish them. We need piety. Yeah, we'll allow them to stay. I don't care. My liege. Oh, and he hurt himself. I was trying to teach the thick-headed peasants of Brefan how to use siege weapons. When one of them dropped, they pulled it on my foot. I despair of ever teaching those idiots how to wage war. Your humble Marshal Jali. Oh dear. I am sorry, Jali. And I am saying the same accent. I will stop now. The peddlers are loading their wares and merchants are taking down their stalls. The jugglers, strolling players, and other entertainers are preparing to leave. The summer fair is over this year. It was great fun while it lasted. Can I now have a feast? It's going to be... I think it's November. Yep. Man. Oh. Well, at least we don't have to worry about her, getting her married off to somebody. I'm sorry, Tattersall. What is with my family? This is cursed. You stay alive, and you two stay alive. Please. Are you betrothed yet? Yep, you are. Are you? No. We'll get you. Good hubby here soon. Alright. It's November. We'll go to intrigue. Ugh, look at this faction. Lowering my crown authority. Well, screw. He loves me. Why do you love me now? Oh, of course you... Why? You can't lower my crown authority. Don't you flippin' do it. I'm gonna raise my retinue now, just in case something like that happens. We'll go halfway so it doesn't eat our gold too much. And we're about 900. So we'll let that raise up. And I was gonna hold a grand feast, please. And then I'll buy an indulgence for my sins afterwards. So we'll go through the grand feast, buy the indulgence, and then hopefully become the King of Wales in this Let's Play. Everybody's talking about the musicians, and I finally had some time off from the preparations for my feast so I could see with my own eyes and hear with my own ears what people were talking about. The musicians were good, and they were looking for a patron. Yeah, we'll give you money. The wandering minstrel entered the castle singing and did not stop until he found me. With a flourishing bow and one long, sad tone from his lute, he finished his song and asked for my patronage. Sure. Oh my goodness, you guys are expensive. I was busy preparing for my feast. A troop of wandering jugglers arrived at the castle. They looked a bit ragged, but their performance entertained the whole castle. Perhaps I should think about offering them my patronage. Sure. This is all in honor of my good son Brad. Plot. Seeks to fabricate the claim on Ulster. Well, end your plot. Stop. Stop it, all of you. Your demand is just. I am the just king. I am Croty Robot the Just. Everybody's think they're better, and he is better. Yeah, he's so much better. This menu chancellor. Oh, the best part about preparing a feast is deciding what foodstuff to serve. I must purchase venison, boar, and duck, spices, wine, and ale, honey for desserts, cheeses, and perhaps even a swan or a peacock. I will spend lavishly. I hereby invite you all to the grand ceremony remembering my son Brad. She died. Auto-saving. Come on. Come on. Get over. So I can buy an indulgence for my sins. I'm not even high enough money to... If I didn't spend so much money on my son Brad's funeral, who would have known? No prisoners to ransom off. I shall buy an indulgence for my sins right now. Please, Father, forgive me. The guests have finally arrived. All is ready, and the cooks have worked day and night preparing the food. And the castle has never looked lovelier. Welcome to my feast. Grand feast. Some of my guests did not seem satisfied with the food. I spent a lot of money, but I would never have thought one of them would have complained it out loud. My son? Dorn, my heir? Hey, you already get the kingdom. Just eat the food I give you. Ugh. And he's gonna hate me for it. Screw you. Everyone drank and we were happy, except Bishop Matundan refused more wine. The insulting gesture means that he does not appreciate my hospitality. How dare he insult me? Oh, come on, I don't think he was trying to do that. Both Earl Joel and Bishop Maradud re-entered my castle without any visible wounds. It seems as if Earl Joel had refused a duel to Bishop Maradud. That was sensible of him. The Holy Father has granted absolution. Glory to God! Oh my goodness, that's a lot of gold. For that much piety? Oh my goodness. Oh, fine. I hear Earl Joel challenge one of my other guests to a duel, and before I have any chance to interview, the two duelers go outside. Well, we already know what happened. Man, the Pope's greedy. Oh, come on. Last guests returned home, and everyone's agreed it was this year's greatest feast. Everyone's gonna love me a little bit more. Some of the guests were invited with an ulterior motive. I want their titles. I have Trouble finding one of them alone long enough to set my plan in motion. I was about to scrap it altogether when I finally saw one alone in the garden. Gods, imprison that man! I have something important to discuss with you. I have enough titles, I don't need more. Am I going after? I started talking to one of my guests at the feast and found them most interesting. Hours flew by, wine bottles were emptied, other guests excused themselves and went to bed, but we kept talking until the wee hours. I've met a fascinating person. Oh, man. Let's try to talk to him, see what happens. What would be a feast without entertainment? The juggler's dexterity and skill impressed and captivated my guests, making me very pleased with them. Yes, I loved it too. Huh, I wonder what came of that other little thing. Alright, well, that's gonna be it for this Let's Play. And that hopefully next one I'll get the Kingdom Wales, they'll become my vassal, and then we'll start pushing into Scotland. So thanks for watching, make sure you comment and like, and again, if you guys want to see maybe off and on one where I play Ireland and maybe something else, just let me know, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.